Adventures of Uncle Jimmy, a Warner Brothers radio production starring William Farnum. Original story and direction by Edward Lynn. It was Uncle Jimmy who often used the homely bit of philosophy that all's well that ends well. But even he was beginning to wonder if all would ever be well in the affairs of Rosalind and Robert. Time and again the thought ran through his mind, was Mitzi Brenton an intruder, or was she really, as she herself said, a true friend? If this was so, then it constituted a most unusual type of friendship. But then Mitzi Brenton was an unusual type woman. Said Mrs. Jedson to Uncle Jimmy.
There's this to be said for Miss Brenton, Uncle Jimmy, and a point that you agreed with me on. The girl ain't really done a thing wrong.
I still say that, Mrs. Jedson, and she may be a very profound reader of character.
Well, what I can't see is what good in the world Miss Brenton can do Rosalind, when to all appearances she... Oh, now there goes the female of the species again, mistrusting another female.
Well, Rosalind's handling her end of the situation like a veteran.
Uncle Jimmy, not to be interrupting what we're talking about, but how do you like this little tam I'm crocheting for Dorothy? It'll soon be skating time.
Well, aren't you the aider and abettor of romance?
Oh, it's just puppy love, but it's kind of sweet. You know how Dorothy talks a mile a minute?
Yes.
All the time? Well, she just never talked at all when Mr. Wright Jr. come along. Tomorrow, I'm going to start on a scarf for her. I guess I'll make that out of wine-colored yarn.
What are you making for Johnny's girlfriend, Mrs. Jedson?
For little Betty? Well, for them two, seems how they're both going to fight all the time anyway, a big switch.
Well, Rosalind, my dear, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jim. Goodness me. Here we're just talking our heads off, and I ain't even started your breakfast.
You promised you wouldn't wait on me. And now I'll have to scold you unless you let me get my own breakfast.
I'll take a chance on that scolding. You just visit with Uncle Jimmy, Rosalind.
She's spoiling me, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be terribly lazy after a while. In fact, Bobby will have to hire a maid to wait on me.
If his fortunes go up in the world, he'd love to do that for you, my dear, because he loves you. You see?
I can't get over the wonder of it. Bobby working again and so happy with his work. And just 6 hours a day for the first 3 months.
That means he'll have time to improve his mind a little. Tables are turned now, you know, and he'd better watch his step or he'll have a hard time keeping up with you, my dear.
That's a very pretty compliment. But there are anxious moments even now, when I think I'll just have to send out an SOS for Norma Foster leave.
Rosalind, dear, you feel a little easier about Miss Brenton?
I don't know. It's all just a little mysterious yet.
You know, there are moments when we more or less have to take the bull by the horns. Now, look here, dear.
Yes, Uncle Jimmy?
You know, this business of being friends with a woman who's interested in your own husband is, well, it's certainly tricky at best.
I think I know what you're going to say.
After all, it's pretty much like the girl told you. She's put all her cards on the table, and... Do you like her a little?
I'm very fond of her as a person, admire her as a woman, and she's grand company.
Then why not just accept her wholeheartedly? Just the moment that you can, without compromising your conscience.
I know she'd love that. The other night she pleaded with me to let her be a real friend to me.
Then why not do that? And as soon as possible.
How I wish it were today. But I'm afraid, being just a woman, it may be tomorrow. And then again, it may never be. Until it's too late.
Mother, will you help me with this dress? I'm trying to get it over my head and the lining's caught.
In the hairpins. Oh, Dorothy, if you just learned to put the hairpins down instead of up.
Mother, please. Let's not raise our voices so. Well, we do have visitors once in a while, and
Visitors still knock on doors before they come in. That is, I hope they do. And that includes Frankie. All right, there you are, dear.
Mother, don't you think I ought to have another coat? The one I'm wearing
It's still good. Style hasn't changed a bit, and the lines are excellent. It's sensible and warm, too.
Yes, but Mother, well, all right. But as soon as I'm through high school, I think I'll look for a job.
You'll do nothing of the kind, young lady. Just because your brother Robert threw up his hands at this business of becoming educated.
But if I don't want to go to college...
You're going to college, and that's that.
But if I don't want to
Both your father and I have our hearts set on your going to college.
Just because you're a college graduate, does that mean that I have...
Oh, if it's just a matter of earning a little money, we'll increase your allowance.
Mother, you old darling. And, Mother, may I have a little increase right now to get that new coat?
We'll see.
Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I
Dorothy,
love you,
stop,
I love you.
Well, now, I didn't say you'd get that new coat. I said we'd see.
Hey, Dorothy, your boyfriend is here.
Mother, I do wish you'd speak to Johnny about that. Couldn't he say Mr. Prentice is calling?
Why, of course, Dorothy. And I'm going to talk to Johnny this minute. Oh, Johnny, Mother's going to be in the kitchen. Will you come in, please?
All right, Mom. Take a load off your feet, Frankie. You're going to have a long wait. You know girls. Okay, Mom, shoot.
Now, Johnny Stewart, there's going to be less slang coming out of that mouth of yours, or your mother's going to wash it out with some soap.
Well, bless my soul if here isn't Mr. Johnny Stewart with a frown as dark as a thundercloud.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy.
Oh, Uncle Jimmy, suppose you give Johnny a little talk on just how Frankie Prentice should be announced when he's calling on Dorothy. I've got a few other things to do.
I guess Dorothy got all burned up because I said your boyfriend is here.
Well, couldn't you have said Frankie Prentice, Esquire, has come a-calling?
Gee, you'd think he was somebody real swell instead of just Frankie Prentice.
Well, maybe he is real swell. He's Betty's brother, isn't he?
Well, that's different. Say, Uncle Jimmy, how much money does a fellow have to have in the bank before he can get married?
Oh, Johnny, I don't know. That just depends. Does that fellow want to build a home right away and raise a family?
Well, he doesn't know. Uncle Jimmy, who are we talking about? Me or somebody else?
Well, you said a fellow, and, well, that makes it a little ambiguous.
What?
Oh, doubtful. Not easy to understand. Several meanings.
I'm asking about Betty and me. I think she's swell.
Good.
Yes, she's okay. Well, to get back to the original issue...
That's right, Johnny. We mustn't wander off the subject. Now, you wanted to know just how much money you should have in the bank before you can get married.
Uh-huh.
That isn't nearly as important as the fee for the marriage license.
Gee, that's certainly going to make a difference in our plans. I just got through paying for the license for Pal and his lady friend.
It's wise to take one license at a time. Each thing to the day and the day thereof.
Well, thanks a lot, Uncle Jimmy. Heck, that's sure going to take a lot of thinking on my part to work out a plan. Maybe I'll get a picture out.
Oh, dear. Bless his little heart. Bless him.
Well, blessing somebody out, Uncle Jimmy?
No, Florence. Into that blessed land where there are still such delightful innocents as Johnny. You know, I guess he's got a pretty bad case of Betty Prentice.
Almost as bad as Dorothy and Frankie Prentice. You know, I'm kept pretty busy these days entertaining the belle and beau of my children.
Don't you love it, Florence?
Of course. Oh, if I could just see Rosalind completely restored to health and Miss Brenton out of the picture.
I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be well to leave her in the picture for a while. It's just possible, how I don't know, but she might prove to be a blessing in disguise.
Florrie!
Yes, dear.
Florrie, where did you put my pipe this time? Oh, every night, dear. I have this...
Same place.
Huh?
Last night you covered them with your magazine. Tonight with the newspaper.
Oh. Well, don't rub it in, dear. I know
And
that...
tomorrow night you may cover them with your own glamorous, gorgeous self.
Well, I think I'll go in the den.
Oh, sorry, dear. But there's a sign on the door. Keep out.
Oh, Dorothy in the den and Johnny and Betty in the kitchen. Well, I suppose Uncle Jimmy and Mrs. Judson are in the alcove.
Well, I don't think Pal would mind if you went out with him.
Oh, yes, he would. Pal's in the doghouse with his lady friend, you know. Florrie, it's just this kind of a situation that drives men away from home. Now, that's right, Florrie.
Oh, well, Arnold, as Uncle Jimmy would say, I think you've got something there.
Who takes the name of Uncle Jimmy in vain?
In vain is right. Well, I think I can still enjoy the peace and security of my own bedroom.
Oh, no. Robert and Rosalind are in there.
Oh.
I've a chest of drawers they think they want.
Well, that's just too bad. I'm going to smoke my pipe and read my detective story, come what may.
You were fibbing, weren't you, Florence Stewart? Rosalind and Robert aren't in your bedroom.
Well, I just love to see Arnold all flustered and fussed. You know, it makes him look kind of little boyish. I guess that's the mother in me.
Oh, I was over to Mrs. Judson's while Miss Brenton looked in.
Oh. I suppose she's grown very fond of a home-like atmosphere there.
She came over with her...
Yes, I know. Another box of candy.
No, with a most amazing proposition. She thinks she's discovered a specialist who may return Rosalind's neck to the way it was before the accident.
The more Miss Brenton's interest grows in Rosalind, the more puzzling the entire situation becomes. If she is personally interested in Bobby, why should she want to help Rosalind?